Hi, everybody. Welcome to Edmonton, Alberta, the site of some of the greatest players in NHL history. The Oilers ready to roll here tonight on the ice. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Oilers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Broken up by Ekholm. And he takes the feed. Drives to the paint. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Ekholm's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Feeds it over. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Gives them nothing in front.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. A reminder, the team store always accessible to you online, 24/7, 365 online. But don't forget, you can also visit their location in person at the arena, open 7 days a week. Check it out, some very cool stuff to get your hands on these days. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Fires it into the offensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Off the post.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Picked up along the wall by Mangiapane. Blast for the blue line. Slides the puck across to Mercer. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Mangiapane. New Jersey's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes on over to Mercer. Puck picked up by Forbort. Gaining momentum up along the side. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he's so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Puck sent over to Cotter. Fires it on net. Big save by the goaltender. Off his stick. Stops them again. The Oilers have it against the wall. Dishes it to Carcone. Thunderous collision. Look at the end result. He's on his own bench.
Yeah, and this is tough to handle whether it's on your opponent's bench or yours. You know why, James? It's because you weren't able to stand your ground, and now you're over the boards.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. Fires it into the offensive zone. Slides the puck to Pearson.
Now the puck's on his stick. He's still waiting for his first. Will he get it today?
Made that stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
A little banging and crashing now. The Oilers gain the zone. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Pratt. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. The Oilers played along the boards. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner.
Hey fans, don't forget to enter tonight for our team signed poster, which will give away before the end of tonight's game.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you see for the first period of action?
Well, James, these games can be boring for us up in the booth. They can also be boring for the players as there's not a lot of offense being generated and real tight defensively.
Hammers a shot! Oh, it stops him again! The Oilers take it along the wall. Grips it and rips it. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, what a block! Tremendous defensive effort there. Turns that aside. And is picked up by the defense. Oh, what a hit there. Quick pass to Pesci. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, what a blocker stop by Tompkins. Cuts to the front. Oh, a clutch save.
Markstrom's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Can't get it to go. The Devils move the puck in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Yeischer. The Devils gain control of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Shot! And he's got the answer for that one.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save. Brat's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a tough hit right through the body, and you feel the effects, almost bone-crushing, but he gets back up. The Devils will need to throw their lines in a blender here. James just received an update that the player who was injured earlier will not be returning.
Tough break for them, and thanks for the update on that one. Pashos won it in their own end. Nice poke check. Slides the puck over. The Oilers have it behind the net. He looks deep to Forborg. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Brown. And that pass is redirected. A shot. Shuts him down. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Long pass up ahead to center. Oh, and he stops that one. Well, another sellout here inside the arena tonight. And Cheryl, I got a question for you. You know who likes a winner?
Everybody
likes
loves
a winner.
I think I had that tagline, no problem. And this entire building loves a winner, and that's why they're here. They've been following their team, who's been doing so many things well, in particular their energy and dictating the pace right from the get-go. You can feel it. It's electric and passionate in here.
Passes the puck over to Suter. To his teammate. New Jersey's got the puck. And he lowers the boom there. From off the wall and onto his stick. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Oilers played along the wing. Oh, what a save in front. The Devils have it now. New Jersey's gained possession. Receives the pass. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. Slides it quickly to Carcone. Quick shot. Good stop by Markstrom. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The setters will glide into the dot. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. And we are underway here in the third in what has been a defensive clinic at both ends of the ice. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Edmonton's won the faceoff. On the tip. Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post. Edmonton's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Joseph's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Puck moved over to Novak. Here they come on the rush. The Devils scoop it up along the boards. Slides it across. Oh, what a stop! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Oilers win the draw. Scooped up along the wall by Pachot. Shoots it on the backhand. Shuts him down.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Palat's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. Sends it deep deep inside the offensive zone. Nurse is taking it from his own end. Booming shot! Denies him on the slapper! In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still no score in this one. New Jersey's got a hold of the puck. Taken by Forbort. And makes the save. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Point-to-point pass. There's the whistle and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
A critical face-off looming here, and let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability, and you have to attack the net.
Puck grab by Pesci. The Devils gain possession along the wall. Hughes moves it ahead. Here's a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Moves it quickly over to Forbort. Dishes it to Nugent-Hopkins. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Lead pass ahead. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. It goes around the poke check. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Here's a chance. Scores! The captain delivers.
There it is, James. I mean, this guy just knows how to score goals. He's got a knack for the net, pure goal scorer, and that's why he's leading his team.
The Oilers crack the deadlock and lead it 1-0 here in the late stages of this third period.
Yeah, and the natural tendency is going to sit back and defend the lead, but you got to push, you got to stay aggressive. It's what worked for you. Don't change a thing.
Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Feeds it to Hyman. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Picked off by Nosen. Huge steal in his own end. They go on the attack from the left side. Denies him with a save. And instead of a whistle, it clears it away. And he takes the feed. And that's broken up. And now it's grabbed by Draisaitl. Some nice footwork here across the line. And he turned that one aside.
Markstrom's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
The Devils have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Fires into the empty net. They score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned.
The Oilers are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Stops him cold. Scores! And I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own and you can just see the body language. He is not happy.
Edmonton's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Markstrom's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. And they'll start with possession. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And that's it. Great play from the back end tonight, but Pounder, you know the rules. When you get that shutout, it's all the... Calgary's taken back-to-back games in this ongoing grudge match. Coleman's physicality overshadowed the fact he had a number of assists last time. McDavid's tenacity and physicality were noticeable in the last meeting. The provincial animosity is real. Alberta is divided again with the Flames and Oilers next. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Flames start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Edmonton's in on the offensive attack now. Puck scooped up by Weegar, and he passes it up ahead to Huberdeau. Oh, a great hits up play to force the turnover by McDavid. Can't keep a hold of him. The Oilers gain possession. And he slides it quickly to McDavid.
Schmid's been great to start this season. I mean, he's got an excellent save percentage. His team's been winning games, and he starts another one with an incredible save.
Picked up along the boards by Hyman. Unable to reach that one. The Oilers are in transition. Here's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Slides it over to Huberdeau. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And that carries off a stick. Picked off in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Coronado. They've got numbers here. Takes a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Big-time stop there.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does. He makes a nice save.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. Moves around along the half wall. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Feeds the puck to Pospisil. Slides it across. Well, this is the definition of rivalry, isn't it, Cheryl?
It really is. You see these teams going toe-to-toe. It's a 200-foot game here, back-and-forth action, and we're just witnessing some frustration and a heated tempers flaring.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
I always wonder what the timekeeper is thinking at this moment, James. Probably ready to pull their hair out because there's so many calls on this play. Gotta figure they might run out of ink.
Kadri's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Up along the wing. Here's a short pass to Kadri. Edmonton's grabbed a hold of the puck. The Oilers will play it from the defensive zone.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Quick feed to Huberdeau. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Into the corner now. The Oilers have it against the wall. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Shot from the point. Time save on a howitzer. Quick pass across to McDavid. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Kadri.
After the first power play unit was unsuccessful, the second unit will come on. They'll need to be urgent here as the clock is winding down, but there's still time to get one in.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't come and go there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
And a great save. We got a stoppage and playing almost anarchy in front of that net.
Well, there certainly is. It was chaotic as the ozone possession time is certainly up. They needed this rest. This was a great play by the tender.
The Oilers win the defensive zone faceoff. Joseph's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Draisaitl's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. Stones him in front. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Off the draw, they take possession. The Flames move it ahead. Moves it to B. Makes a move in front. I score! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click.
Love to see a power play goal, and you know who else does? The coach, because they work on it so often, knowing the importance of specialty teams. They connect on it.
The Flames take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
In the final moments of this period, the Flames have taken a 1-0 lead. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Makes the save on the slapper. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Denies that opportunity. Ball's got the puck in his own zone. Fires it. Denies him in front. And a nice lead pass to start the transition. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Stops that one. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. High save. I think that was deflected in front. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Both goaltenders playing with a ton of confidence, James, and players are going to have to figure out how to squeak one by. I think there needs to be more net front presence. They're seeing everything tonight. It's only 1-0.
Shot! And the goaltender makes an easy glove save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Oilers have had multiple scoring opportunities, but they still trail in the second. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Nugent-Hopkins. Fantastic save! Great heads-up play with a stick by Anderson. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Calgary's up 1-0. The Oilers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Edmonton's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Feeds it over to Mangiapane. Here's a chance, and he was ready for that one.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoveling. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Edmonton's moving it into the offensive end. Passes it over. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Novak's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Locks it down in front. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Wallman. Carries it across the line. Answers the call with a big save. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Stop that one.
Perconi's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Calgary's got a hold of the puck now. Handles the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Joseph. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Calgary's got the puck. Edmonton's got it now. Farabee's lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Taves. Calgary's got the puck here in the open ice. Picked up along the wall by Weegar. Solid check to slow him down. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a chance on the attack. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Sharangovich. Calgary's got it from behind the net. Looks to set up at the point now. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Scores! And with that strike, they've gone in front.
Well, I've really liked their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
Sends it over to Ekholm. Long lead pass into the open ice. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Passes it to Huberdeau. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. The Oilers have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. Well, here we go. The puck is dropped on period number 3. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Edmonton's got to trust the process here in the third period, James. I mean, it looks like they bought into the game plan through the first 40 minutes, and often when you stick to it, it all works out. Now, they're trailing by 1, so they are going to have to get on their course. They're going to have to be urgent on those loose pucks. But the way they've played thus far, they have a chance to win this game.
And that's knocked away by Draisaitl. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Draisaitl. Scores! The defender put it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Edmonton's not messing around. Look at that effort in the offensive zone, and as a result, we're tied up.
Well, that's been their playground today, but they just haven't been able to convert until now where they get the equalizer. You can see the opportunities that they've had, and finally they take advantage.
Gets in front of it for the block. And he takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Intercepted in the offensive end by Coleman. And he takes the pass. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Coronato's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
Puck picked up by Nurse. Comes up with a stop. Novak's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here. The Flames are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in this scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
Feeling the pressure, trying to clear. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover.
Schmid's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Draisaitl's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Just slide to the net. Here's a short pass to Draisaitl. And a strong effort on that play.
Schmid's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Ekholm's been on point with his type of game here, James. In the offensive zone, he moves around to get to the right spots on the ice to be able to get his one-timer off. I mean, he's gotten it off multiple times, but he finally gets the pass he wants, and he's able to unload it and put it in. That one's got to feel good.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Schmid. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Ekholm's been setting up shop on his one-timer side here, James, and everyone on the ice knows it, but for some reason, they can't defend it. He's had multiple looks, but this will be the first time that he connects on it. Goaltender can't get across fast enough to make that save.
McDavid's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Gets it out of his own end. The Oilers have it now. Stretches one out to Draisaitl. Here's a shot, and he makes the save. The Oilers have the puck now. Waffle forwarded by Schmid. Right on the doorstep. Just applying the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Power play continues with this offensive zone draw.
Well, yeah, they have a numbers advantage, and they also have the advantage that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They got to drive the net, James.
Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Takes a shot. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Dismiss that chance. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Edmonton's got the puck behind the net. Coronato's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain shorthanded. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Takes a blast. Oh, CP, you know what he wanted there. Just came up a little wide.
Well, JC certainly did. He pulled it into his body, and as he corrals it, he lets it rip. But hockey's a game of inches, and that one just misses.
And we play on. And that's intercepted by Coleman. The Flames are across the line and into the offensive end. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Gains the zone through center. Dishes it off. Quick feed to Weegar. And loses possession after a solid hit. Pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Picked up along the boards by Frost. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Calgary's got possession of the puck. Scoops up the puck here. Dumps it in. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes. Feeds the puck to Pearson. Moves it to the middle. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Takes a shot. Gets in front of a one-timer. From the right side, takes the pass. Shot! Denies him! And he fights off another save.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
swing and a miss. Feeds it over. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Loves the puck into the offensive zone corner. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Comes up with the stop. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Taken by Sealer. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. There's the buzzer. 60 minutes of play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime. And we'll do that next here on EA Sports. Puck is dropped. Overtime is underway. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Bouchard. Looking to end it. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Here we go. Odd man rush here. From the back of the cage with the puck. And that's a great heads-up play by McDavid. For the win. Oh, what a save. And we'll play on him. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. And we'll play on. We're not done yet after that save.
Oh, and the pressure is on, and you can be the hero, and you're unable to score.
Peace out. Overtime winner. Wow. What a game.
Man, this guy is so difficult to defend against because you can't separate him from the puck, and you can try hitting him, shoving him, and nothing's working right now because he knows how to maintain possession because he's got that strength on his skates. I mean, it's unbelievable to watch, and really a clinic as he takes it to the net.
And the fans are getting loud once again to salute their Warriors here, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, this is a lot of fun. I mean, this is the connection that you see between a fan base and their team, and it's a tradition, right? You come out on the ice.
It's an electric night on the ice as two of the game's best collide. McDavid's one of those forwards that'll need to chip in offensively if they hope to win. Demko's got to be at his best tonight in goal if they hope to win. It is an on-ice clash of the Titans next, right here on EA Sports. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Oilers will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And he had the answer on that one. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Hyman's timing has been a little bit off in terms of his offensive skill set. You know, just a little bit too late, a little bit too early. A reason why he's on this pointless streak now. I figure he'll get it together here, James. He just needs one to go in to reset the temperature.
Moves it to Pettersson. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. The Canucks gain possession. Sends the cross-ice pass. Dished on over to Pettersson. Oh, what a hit! He sacrificed his body to make the play.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think, and here you come, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And now he moves it quickly to Walden. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Demko's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
More than half the period left to play. Still scoreless in this one. The Canucks come up with the defensive zone draw. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Edmonton's got control of it now here in the offensive end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Sends it over. Routine save made by Jari. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Puts it on there. They score! Holy cow, what a goal! Edmonton's drawn first blood here in this one by getting on the board first.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to play with the lead, not behind it, James. And now it's what they do next. They've created some energy for themselves. Now it's about continuing to attack and find the back of the net again.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Grabbed along the boards by Myers. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Quick pass to Forbort. There's a collision with some authority. Wrestling in close. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
Now, wait a second here. I don't think this is going to count, James. The official waves it off right away, and got to wonder whether it was tipped, redirected off of the skate, or whether there was a kicking motion. So two distinct things here. If you kick or make that move, the forward motion of your foot towards the net, it will be a no goal. But if it's redirected, that's fine. This is a tough one for the away team to take. You want the momentum in your favor when it's not your barn, but it is not happening. Under further review, this is a no goal.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. Gaudette's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Oh, and he comes up, scores! It's in the back of the net, and I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take.
And he takes the dish.
He's been strong on the puck tonight, but he's still looking for his first.
Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Puck dumped in. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Slides it diagonally to Gaudette. Can't hang on after that hit. Hard blast. Denies him with the save. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. Change is coming up front as they send the puck in. The Oilers have it now. Moves it quickly over to Hronek. And now he passes up to Pettersson. Shot! Oh, misses the net. And that, what a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment.
Hey, hockey fans, follow the team all season long on the radio for every minute of play-by-play action, both home and away. Or listen to the simulcast at home.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Oilers with a strong opening frame, James, and they've got a 2-goal lead heading into the second period. They really don't have to change much. They dominated possession time, and it translated into execution.
Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Handles the pass. The Oilers have it from their own end. Takes the shot. Turns him away. From behind the net. And that pass attempt is deflected. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to DeBrusque. Here we go, odd man rush. The Canucks looking against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Hito. And makes the routine save. Quick feed to McDavid. On the attack along the boards. Denies them in close.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Nugent Hopkins won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
Reichel stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Jari's going to hang on for a whistle. Well, another sellout here inside the arena tonight. And Cheryl, I got a question for you. You know who likes a winner?
Everybody
loves
likes
a winner.
I think
Yeah.
I had that tagline, no problem. And this entire building loves a winner, and that's why they're here. They've been following their team, who's been doing so many things well, in particular their energy and dictating the pace right from the get-go. You can feel it. It's electric and passionate in here.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Oilers lead this one 2-0. Edmonton's won the defensive zone draw. The Canucks get a hold of it. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Rossi. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Carcone. Edmonton's got possession at center. Picked up along the wall by Joseph. Edmonton's on the attack. Takes a shot. Makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Edmonton's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Here they come on the attack. And that pass goes off a stick. Off the post.
Vancouver's players are frustrated. They know that you don't get the great looks all the time in the game, and they also know how close this one is. They have to find a way to stay confident, continue with the game plan as they press towards the offensive zone.
Fires it on net. And that goes off course off a body. Angles it over to Ekholm. Big time stop. Trying to end this siege. Tries to feed it over to Wallman. 38 seconds to go. Turns it away on the slap shot. Now over to Pettersson. Slides it to Kane. Passes out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here. And we'll come back. Third period action next. 2 down. 1 to go. Third period. They're ready to drop the puck. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Canucks need to do a better job in this third period of dictating the pace of play. And if they do that, I feel like they'll have an opportunity on net to be able to get shots through. Right now, their shot volume is low. And if they want to find a way back into this game, they're going to have to be opportunistic and look to getting pucks through to the net.
The Oilers lead this one early in the third period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. Puck is dropped and play resumes. And he slides it quickly to McDavid. And he says no! Here's a blast! Oh, and another save!
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. And it's a 2-0 hockey game. McDavid's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, great save and a beauty on the play.
Demko's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Oh, he'll feel that one. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Here's a shot, and he comes up with the save. Great reach by Draisaitl. Sends a pass over. Tries to get it to Pettersson. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Draisaitl's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Slides it across. Moves it to Bouchard. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Shot! Takes the feed from his netminder. Down the right side and into the zone. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast.
A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Oilers get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Vegas is on the schedule next, and they will provide a stiff competition here as these two teams get set to collide. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. The Canucks have it in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Nugent-Hopkins. Mangiapane's gained the line and on the attack. The Canucks scoop it up along the boards. Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone. And a stiff break setup. Vancouver's got the puck now. Edmonton's got the puck. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. It's a straight-up race for the puck. That's moved up ahead.
Edmonton's been effective in all three zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender.
Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they've cut into the lead.
Yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James. And it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within one. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, a clutch save!
Demko's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Takes the puck at the point. And he loses control here. Moves it quickly over to Nurse. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Puts it just wide of the net.
He gets all of his weight behind that one. He just rips it high over the net.
Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Edmonton's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Vancouver's going to start with the puck in their own end. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Great positioning in the defensive end. Quick shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Vancouver's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice.
Wow!
Scores! And look who it is. The young man has done it. His first in the National Hockey League.
And what I love about this moment, James, is that everyone is celebrating with them because you know how important it is and how great it feels to get your first.
Well, a where were you moment in that household because he's got his first ever goal.
And that's going to feel good, and it's a milestone moment, James. No question about it. It's his first ever, and there's only one of those. So you can expect that that puck will be somewhere on his wall, in his house, somewhere.
Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit, and
another goal, and partner, is this your worst nightmare as a defender?
It is, James. I like the defensive style game. I didn't like the high-octane offense, which I wasn't a part of.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to fight.